Hey guys, so I probably will not even edit this video. I was just like, something was just telling me to record, so that's why I'm recording, but I probably look a hot mess right now, but I kind of just wanted to make a video and kind of just like tell how I'm feeling, because my whole platform that I'm building for myself is literally to help anyone that's going through like postpartum or pregnancy or any type of mental block whatsoever. I can't even get my thoughts together. But I kind of just wanted to come on here and make a video and just kind of tell you guys how I'm feeling. So I think that I do a pretty good job, like making it, like making postpartum seem like pretty positive, and it pretty much is like positive for the most part. And I don't want it to seem like I'm ungrateful or anything, because I know there's a lot of families in situations where they can't have families, so I never want to make it seem like I'm taking anything for granted. But if you're going through a time to where it's hard for you to be active and it's hard for you to get yourself motivated, just know that you're not alone, because I know I share a lot of fitness and a lot of, postpartum workouts and things like that. And of course, I'm going to continue doing that. But I kind of just wanted to take a moment and share that it's not always, easy. It's not always just happy and like the easiest thing in the world by all means. And I never thought that I would like be posting a video of me crying, even though I don't care if 1 or 10 people see this. You clicked on this video and it's helping you, that's all that matters. I just wanted to kind of just share how I'm feeling. So typically, before pregnancy, I would be like really active, like working out like 5 days a week, 6 days a week. I was in really good shape, and then I had my daughter, which of course, like I said, I will never take for granted, because she's literally the best thing that's ever happened. Gosh, I'm trying not to cry on camera, but this is like how I'm feeling. One thing that they don't tell you, which is something that my best friend told me whenever she was going through postpartum, it's like, you can feel great and you can, be feeling amazing, and you can be happy and you can be all these things, because genuinely I'm happy and I love the life that I have. But trying to fill my time with baby, working out, spending time with my boyfriend, like prioritizing time with us three, and spending time, and then working full time, and then making content, because it's something I really enjoy doing. And I do pray for the day that I can do that full time and have more time with my family. But nobody talks about like when you're alone, and I think today it's hitting me really hard, because I've had a lot of time by myself and I've had a lot of time in my own thoughts, and I think that's kind of what's like getting to me. And it's just really difficult being by yourself and not recognizing yourself. And I think that that's something that people don't talk about, because right now it's like I don't feel like me. Like whenever I look at myself, I don't recognize myself. And that's something that's really weighing on me. I've been slacking a lot just because I'm not really motivated. I try to work out at least like 3 or 4 days a week, which I think is still pretty good, and I need to give myself grace with that. But I just got to the point to where it's just kind of like, I just felt like, what's the point? Like, I'm not seeing results. Like, why am I even trying to even work out? And, why am I even trying? So I took some time off, and now I'm trying to get back into it, because it does genuinely make me feel better. But it's like whenever I look at myself, like whenever I'm by myself, like obviously right now, like I'm sitting in my gym at home, and it's like I just don't see me ever reaching my goals again. Like I don't ever see myself being, I don't care if I'm, what I was before pregnancy, just because I know my body, is obviously different. Like I just created a whole, and people are saying like, make sure like if you want to achieve this, like go into a calorie deficit or go into, whatever. And it's like, that's easy for people to say, like my boyfriend was like, yeah, you know, like I'll help you, like I'll cook your meals and do this and do that. And it's like, I appreciate that. Obviously that's very, you know, nice and that's very sweet, but it's not like, it's more mental than it is physical. And if you're mentally not there and you're mentally kind of struggling, which I feel like my toxic trait, like my red flag is like I'm gonna try to cover it and suppress it because to me it's not real. Like I can reassure myself and be like, no, you're fine. Like I know you're feeling this way, but you know, I just try to talk myself out of it, and then I just bury it and bury it and bury it until like how I am right now, to where it's like so much emotion. I know God's working. I know that my faith is definitely, you know, getting stronger with God, and I've been, you know, working on my relationship with him. But I am just I'm mentally struggling pretty bad today. Tomorrow I might be fine, but it's just, I just want to be able to look at me and I just want to be able to look at me and feel like me and recognize myself. But right now it's like, I don't know who that is. But I'm making this video all to say, like I never thought I would be sitting in front of a camera and crying, but all to say that if you're going through something similar, if you don't know you, if you are struggling with even, you know, being motivated to do anything, not just working out, you know, finding joy in anything that you used to, or like trying to get yourself back. I'm basically just making this video because I just don't want you to feel alone. If you do get in times like this, just know that you're not alone. I don't know, something was telling me to pick up the camera, so that's what I did, but just keep going. I know that's a lot coming from my current state, but just keep going. It's really difficult, and it's not easy, but I do have faith that you'll get there. And again, if one person took anything from this video, then my goal is reached. So I just wanted to come on here and just, you know, see if anybody can relate and see if I helped anybody. But you got this, so just keep moving even whenever times end up like this. But you got this. Bye.